It's my life, too. I don't get to have a sister.
When the trailer for To the Bone debuted online, it stirred up controversy for its portrayal of anorexia and trigger potential. To the Bone is now streaming on Netflix, so what's the controversy all about? Writer-director Marty Noxon and star Lily Collins, who've both suffered from eating disorders, talked to The Hollywood Reporter about the real-life basis of the drama and what they hope viewers take away from the movie. Here are 5 things to know about To the Bone. First, what's the movie about? To the Bone stars Collins as Ellen, a young woman who makes a last attempt to conquer her severe anorexia by entering a group recovery home. Keanu Reeves plays the home's lead doctor, and Carrie Preston plays her stepmother. Who inspired the story? The film is based on the experiences of writer-director Noxon, who created the Bravo series Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce and helped launch the Lifetime drama Unreal. Noxon spent much of her teens and early 20s in and out of hospitals. She told THR's Ashley Lee, "In writing this, I didn't want to try to show the particularities of this one ism, but to talk about the underlying issues." She added, "Eating disorders for me, like substance abuse for others, was me wanting to escape a certain pain or level of feeling that I didn't want to have, and until I faced those feelings, I wasn't going to get better." Next, why is it unconventional? The recovery program portrayed on screen is a relatively unconventional one for those with eating disorders, as its residents aren't urged to focus directly on upping their food consumption. While there, they only need to adhere to a few rules. Though Noxon was never in a group home, the program is rooted in her actual recovery, and Reeves' character is based on her doctor. She says, "He felt I needed to go on this journey, hit bottom, and have a moment of clarity, where I saw I wanted a life outside of this. Once I had that experience, I was able to start fighting in a way that I hadn't before." So, what's the controversy? When the trailer debuted last month, some criticized its portrayal of anorexia and trigger potential. However, both Noxon and Collins assert that they set out to create a responsible portrayal of the disease. They also attended Anorexics Anonymous group meetings and consulted with multiple medical professionals and organizations like Project Heal before shooting began. Collins says, "The 2-minute and 30-second trailer doesn't show the entire scope of the movie. Having experienced the subject matter and gone through the disorder, we would never seek out to make a movie that fetishizes or encourages or glamorizes the disorder in any way, shape, or form. I'm proud to be a part of a film that brings this conversation to light, and I hope that when people finally see it in the way it was meant to be seen, in its entirety, they can understand where our intentions came from. But if you feel like this movie may be, for you, a form of trigger, maybe it's something that only you know you shouldn't watch." And finally, what's the takeaway? Noxon hopes To the Bone speaks specifically to its viewers. According to Noxon, "We knew it could be emotional and wanted it to be something that created hope and acts as a springboard for people to seek help. There are a million different ways to recover from something like this, but to start that journey is a big decision." She added, "If eating disorders are something they didn't understand, I hope they walk away saying, I understand it a little better, and I believe you can get better. Both Lily and I are standing here today. You really can get past it." Collins hopes the movie also generally shows that seeking help is never a sign of weakness, it's a strength, regardless of what it is you want help with. For more from Collins and Noxon about To the Bone, check out THR.com, and let us know in the comments if you plan on watching the movie. I'm Tiffany Taylor for The Hollywood Reporter News.